Good Dawning with Mr. Floyd. My name's Josh. I'm with the Mr. Floyd Channelings channel. And we generally channel Archangel Raphael and Saint Germain on this channel. If you're new here, we do this Monday through Friday at this time. And grateful for you all. All right. Lean, Millie, Victoria, welcome. Grateful for you guys. Hope you're all having a great dawning. We leave here and go to the crystal shop and take it from there. I don't even know how long I'll be at the crystal shop, like just for life. One day at a time. Lease is up at the middle of the month, and but the whole month was regular. Was like the cheapest month I've ever paid for rent. So between utilities, I think I saved like $70. So they haven't switched me month to month, so I'm just kind of sitting there waiting and see what happens. I don't know. The signs say one thing, so we'll see what happens. Hope you're all having a great dawning and have a great day lined up as well. Don't know. Just trying to find some peace and center here. I don't know about you guys. Let's see what we've got here. Anything going on in the chat? Hello, looks like a beautiful day in New York. Crystal shop, yes. You know, it's great. It's a great job. They don't get a lot of foot traffic. So I don't know how they manage to honestly stay in business, but that's not my concern. That's up to them. My job is to show up on time. But yeah, so we take it one step at a time here. See what's the next. Never have a next, but don't know what the next is. Yeah, so I don't know about you, but maybe you're in that limbo space as well. It's kind of where it's headed today. Don't know what Mary, good dawning. I sent you an email, Mary. Whatever works for you. Send me if you want to just whatever times work, and we'll figure it out. But yeah, you ever been through life or in that space in life? That's kind of where I'm at now, where it's like I know where I'm at. It's not where I'm going to be, but I don't know where I'm going, and so it's kind of like, but you got to trust. So it's just like leaning into that trust, and so. For myself, I can't speak for anybody else here, but it's a lot of letting go and leaning in. And Angela, good dawning. My whole paycheck will be spent at the crystal shop. I wish I could do that, but it doesn't pay. I mean, honestly, if there's anything they came across that paid more, I'd probably jump on it. It doesn't pay that much. We're close to minimum wage here. But the effects are worthwhile. I mean, I can go in there in a terrible space, but after about 3 hours, the crystals do their thing. And if you're anywhere sensitive there, you can't stand in a place like that for more than a few hours without starting to get some sort of shift in your energy. So it's not feasible. I mean, it's feasible, I guess, but if you have any sort of feelings towards crystals and energy whatsoever, stand there for a few hours. It'll flip your switch. That's for sure. Christian Jensen, good dawning. Welcome. Missy, it's my birthday. Happy birthday, Missy. All right. Fellow Cancer there. My birthday's coming up as well. I will be pulling a double at the crystal shop the day before, the day of, and the day after my birthday. So there we go. All right. So we're going to go ahead. Wind's picking up out here. So we're going to go ahead and if we remember, blessings, Miss Fatima. I never mentioned it, and Ellen and Fatima and Millie, they were all in a row. So all three of these lovely ladies have a channel. Fatima, who lives up in Canada, was doing some yard work, and Millie sees her universe like nobody else in a nice small. She sees a different universe than most, and Ellen will entertain you. So if you're looking for something to do today, you can watch Millie, you can watch Fatima, or you can watch Ellen. And all three will show you their universe in a whole different way. Isn't that cool how every channel is like a different peek into somebody else's universe? It's kind of a cool deal. When you think about it, because everybody, 8 billion of us, and we all see the world differently. So if you pop in everybody else's channel there, it's going to be completely different. I love it. All right, so if we remember, like Chris, you remember, we did the ISIS, came down with the pyramid. So if you're new here, we've been working with ISIS. We did ISIS Oracle card is up and posted. So we're doing ISIS this week. I apologize for yesterday there. computer glitch. But either way, Isis is up today. And since we're working with Isis here, she dropped a pyramid of protection on us last week, which is still on top of us. And so wherever you go, you're hauling that pyramid of protection then with you. So keep that in mind. We're going to center down here and take a quick meditation, and then we're going to bring in Archangel Raphael and Saint Germain for a channeling, like we always do, and see what we've got. If you're off this week, if you are off for the 4th or what have you this week, enjoy. And I'm grateful you are all here. Thank you, Ellen. I am so. Thank you. Tell it to my mother. She wouldn't want to hear that. God love. But anywho, all right. So let's go ahead and drop that pyramid of protection back on top of us here. So if we remember, the pyramid comes down, and if you're new here, I'm gifting you, and Isis is gifting you, and we'll do this for a couple more days in the dawning, probably the rest of this week, before we kind of put the pyramids away and bring it back up at another time. But they're always going to be there. But if you're new here, Isis is gifting you a pyramid of protection. So it's a light pyramid that's going to drop over you wherever you go, in the car, in your home, at work, whatever it is, in the grocery store. You are protected. It's not going to stop goofballs from saying things or anything. But the grander stuff, the bigger energetic protections, the flow in your universe may pick up. The little annoyances, those are things that are always going to be there. You get a car that wants to go 25 in a 50-mile-an-hour speed zone. Nothing ISIS is going to do about that for you. It's your job then to choose how you react to that. And you can bust the pyramid of protection by reacting in a really bad manner that could cause you to get assaulted or something. ISIS isn't going to protect you there either. It's all, if you're doing things that are dervishy, the pyramid is not going to stop your dervishing. And nothing in life will generally stop your dervishing except yourself. Jennifer, welcome. Thank you. Have a great 4th. Thank you too. So yeah, if we climb back into our pyramids here, we're going to center down for a second. Oh, wind's picking up. Take a deep breath. And today we're just going to sit in our pyramids and feel peace. We're actually going to feel whole. We're not trying to get rid of anything. Anything that's with us, we're going to keep it there because it's there for a reason at the moment. Sometimes we rush to get rid of energies, but we don't realize that the energies are there for a reason. And sometimes you have to sit in an energy to understand that energy. We rush to shake it off the body, or I don't want this in my sphere, or whatever's going on. We rush to get rid of it. Wind's really picking up out here. So, like in Chicago or something. So yeah, and we put the wind cap on the microphone here. There we go. That might help. I don't know. Not, you got a little fuzzy thing to look at. It's not black, it's gray. Weird how in America they're all black, but if you go over to like Asia, they're all gray. The little fuzzy caps. Makes no sense to me, but wind breaks for your microphone. There we go. So if we're sitting in our pyramids, let's look at what's right in our universe. We're always looking at what's wrong in our universe. We're trying to focus on what's wrong with our universe. Well, let's sit in our pyramids today. We're going to sit, again, you can be anywhere. You can be at home. Your pyramid could be in Giza, Egypt, or it could be sitting by the lake or wherever you want. But just take a moment and center down. You've got the pyramid. We've got the light, green light, and the violet flame spinning around. We don't need Archangel Michael because we're not going to get rid of anything today. We're going to find positives in our universe. What's going right in our space. So take a moment and just close your eyes. Take a deep breath. You don't have to close your eyes. I won't know what you're doing or not doing. So close your eyes or not. Take a deep breath or not. And just center into yourself for a minute and see what's right in your universe. We're always looking for what's wrong. See what's right. Just make a mental checklist of what's going on in your universe and see what's right. We're not going to look for what's wrong. We know what's wrong. It's glaring. And it's always banging at us on the back of the head, so to speak, or tapping at us on the back of the head. Let's pull up what's right. Did we make the bed this morning? Is our laundry put away? Did we do our mantras, if you do mantras? Whatever it is for you. Are we feeling gratitude? Did we brush our teeth? Sometimes, even that. If you're in a space where I don't feel like doing any of it, and you got up and you took a shower and you brushed your teeth, maybe that's as far as you get today, but that good power to you. So take a deep breath and take a moment and look into your universe, your day, and see what's right. We're not going, if something wrong pops up, just put it to the left. We're just looking at what's right in our universe, what's correct, what's going on. Take a deep breath. If you're feeling off in any which way, and you're seeing your universe, I got you there, Millie. You see your universe there is unbalanced in any form or fashion, but you're seeing yourself. Everything looks good, but there's something that's off balance. We're going to change this a little bit. Look through your universe at the people. There we go. Within your universe. Is there anything in your universe? Any person, any spirit, any energies in your universe that you've got a question on? Any tricksters, per se? Watched a video yesterday about trickster spirits, and like if you make up with somebody who you were an enemy with, for example, and you guys make up and then you become friends, but you feel that something's off, but you're trying to be friends with this person, you're like, enemies become friends. It happens. Maybe that enemy became your friend because they're a trickster spirit. All of you here are of the light, right? So you're all working in the light. Generally, or gray workers, shadow workers, light workers, whatever it is for you. It's all the same ball of wax, so to speak. So for you, look into your universe. Is there any energies out there that you can question? We're going to kind of bring in Archangel Raphael and Saint Germain to kind of go over that a little more. So when I channel, I'm a semi-conscious channeler. That means that I know who I am, I know where I am, I know what's going on. I'm not like pushed out or anything. I can open my eyes, I can reach out. I'll look at the clock to see how long this video is going and such. So keep all that in mind. It's not like cheating the channeling. There's some channels like Abraham Hicks, eyes wide open. Jeffrey, I forget his last name, channels Amadeus Saint Germain, his eyes are wide open. And then you have people who are like not conscious, like Tara Arnold, who is not conscious. She's when she's channeling. It just depends on you and your channel. So I'm going to bring in Archangel Raphael and Saint Germain. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good dawning and welcome. It is your Tuesday. So we hope to see you tonight. Keep in mind, Josh also channels and the evening on Tuesdays, Tuesday Night Live. So we will see you tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. We are talking about trickster energy, and we are grateful that you are here for your Tufa Tuesday today. Go have Taco Tuesday as well. So there you go. If you're listening to your classic rock station, maybe they play 2 songs from the Rolling Stones instead of 1. There you go. So nonetheless, for your universe, we are talking about trickster energy, energies in your universe that don't wish you well, for example, but may look like they are wishing you well. Keep that in mind. As a light worker, you are going to bring up all kinds of traumas, dramas. You're going to bring people who are trying to keep the light workers out of their universe, or out of the greater source field, out of the woodwork, so to speak. Although you are not really coming out of wood, so to speak, but I don't know where that term came from. You're bringing it out of the woodwork. But either way, these people may show up into your universe. And it's not even with purpose. Sometimes it just happens. You are source love. They are not knowing that they are source love. So that energies might come into your universe. Like Josh has a friend who is going to Yellowstone. We called him up at 6 a.m. to say, and so Josh did not answer the phone, of course, but he called him up at 6 a.m. to tell him he was coming into town today and wanted to visit, but had not left any other message and was looking for a place to stay. And it's not even really a friend. Everybody has that acquaintance who thinks they tries to be really friendly with you, but you are like, this energy does not work for me, but you are not rude and like push them out of your universe. So that is that Josh's friend, so to speak. So in your universe, you might find people like that who are energy pushers, or might wish you not the best, but in your face, they are going to be like, "Hi, we love you. How is your universe going? And is everything going well?" And then when things are going well, they are behind your back going, "Ooh," and hexing you, being mean to you, or whatever it is. But you are not knowing that because in front of you, they are being the loving energy that they are supposed to be. So when you are in the looks that Josh can get, he opened his eyes for a second as people were walking by, and they looked at him like he was a one-legged ballerina, so to speak. And it was kind of funny. But nonetheless, it takes a lot to sit out here in the public. You want channel in the public. We could channel in a shopping mall to get even weirder. Or we go into the corner of the grocery store and get a crowd of people looking like he has lost his dang mind. But nonetheless, you might have people in your universe who are right there in your universe on a daily basis, who are wishing you ill will, or who are seeing you rise up, your kundalini energy, your love energy. You are giving more love. So you are coming each day, you are a little bit lighter, you are more loving. So you come in one day and you are less grouchy. Then the next day you are even less grouchy. Then you're never grouchy again at work. You are the happy-go-lucky. And they're like, "What happened to you? Who's pissing? How did they get so lucky? What is their universe?" And they are hexing you and they are being mean to you. That's going to happen to you. You are going to find energies where people are trying to block what you are looking to do. You might have the, "I want to do this and help humanity," and you are just a worthless. You are not going to help humanity. And they're going to pin that on you. Do not own those energies. Do not own energies of people who want to see you in your worst, who cannot see your light. Like for Josh's mom, who is irritated by his light because she is so wrapped up in her darkness. You will have people like that in your universe too, who see your light as nothing but frustrating and angered, causing anger and confusion in their universe because they are so wrapped up in that darkness. They are that tight ball of dark energy, so to speak. Be like hugging Darth Vader. You just can't do it. You could do it, but you aren't going to enjoy what's about to happen to you. It's that kind of energy. If you have that in your universe, your best bet is just to be of neutral energy when you walk past them, when you are in front of them. We are never going to tell you to dim your light, but we are going to state is this. Being the brightest light bulb in the room all the time is going to cause attention to you. It's going to put attention on you, and it's going to make you the spotlight. Obviously, if you're the brightest light bulb, you're going to shine the brightest. So anything that is dimmer than you is going to be frustrated, angered, what have you. They're going to you are like an annoyance, so to speak, when you walk in. Oh, here goes that happy person, so to speak. Why are they always so smiley, like Guy Smiley? You are the smiliest guy. Why? How are you always so happy? You are going to trigger people who are not able to find that in themselves. So keep that in mind. And when we say that there are tricksters, per se, in your universe, you might find that people you love might try to sabotage what you are trying to do or something to that effect. It is not that they dislove you or anything of the sort. It's that your light is scaring to them, so they want to dim it. If you have a narcissistic family member, there's a real trickster, so to speak. Like Josh has a narcissistic mother. So if his light gets brighter than his mother's, then she will try to dim it. That's why Josh does not talk to his mother, so he can brighten up his light. But if he was talking to his mother, then, as he would call it, she would say things to dim his light, because her light is not bright, and she is not allowing for any other people in her universe to have a brighter light than hers, which is pretty dim. So which is also a grim way to live. Haha, we could talk and rhyme, but don't dim your light and be that grim. Or don't make it so. If you are hanging around people and they are telling you to dim your light, the best thing to do is to dim yourself out of their universe, so to speak. If people cannot handle your light, if you are too bright for them, if you are a 100-watt light bulb, but they only use a 40-watt light bulb, so to speak, then maybe your light bulb is too bright for the lamp. Maybe you need to consider finding a new lamp, so to speak. You understand. Basically, your crowd that you're hanging with is trying to put on your vibration. And if you don't want to hang around people who are trying to put down your vibration because they cannot handle your vibration, then Sadly, sometimes we have to leave people behind. Not always the greatest feeling to have to go, we were friends, but my vibration is now causing issues with you. You are having issues at work, and you are saying that this and that, and you are talking in negative, and you are bringing your universe down. And I am hearing you casting spells against your universe, where I am not worthy, or I am the broken, going to be broken financially, this or that, or whatever you are saying. This is your friend, mind you. In your universe, sometimes you have to go, I am sorry, but I cannot hang out with the 40-watt light bulbs anymore. I outshine your bulbs, so I need to move on to find my 100-watt light bulb friends. It's not the easiest thing to do, but in your universe, this may be necessary. If you are finding people who are wishing you ill will in your universe, who cannot understand your vibration, or looking at you like you are nuts, or you are saying you are source love, and they're going, what is wrong with you? What do you mean you are source love? You have just lost your mind. If you are spiritual gifts and they cannot handle your spiritual gifts, for example, maybe you see the future, or maybe you have clear audio, maybe whatever it is for you, you have visions, you see things, your third eye is open, so you can see your day in advance, whatever it is for you. Or you can even, with your third eye being open, sometimes you can invert how people see you, so it inverts things, so that you are standing there, but you are seeing how they are seeing you. And maybe you are seeing through your open third eye that they are seeing you with disdain, or with distrust, or with malice, because you are too bright for them and they are too dark. And they are in those dark energies. There is nothing wrong with you. It is just unfortunate that, unfortunately, it happens where you are going like this, and most people are still like this. So when you are going this way and they are going this way, there's nothing you can do about that, other than to, fortunately, have to part ways, or realize that these people may not be the best energies for me. They may not have my highest love, my highest life, my highest timeline at heart. It is not your business to worry about what timeline they put you in, so to speak, but it is your job to, if you're hanging around people, you're going to absorb their energy. And if they are putting you, seeing you as, we want you to stay smart, because they are in fear that you are going to vibrate out of their universe. You are rising up. They want you to debase yourself, to lower to their vibrational space, and they can't see where you are. Keep this in mind, and this is spiritual truth. If you are, and there's no higher, I don't want to say no one is better or worse than anybody else. That is never the case. There's no, you are better spiritually or whatever. Everybody is where they are at, and it's exactly where they are supposed to be vibrationally. But if you are at a higher vibration, you can look down into their space. You can see how they are vibrating. You can understand them. You had to come from that lower vibration. It's not lower, from vibrating less. Slower vibration. There we go. Nothing's lower or higher. We are not better than each other based on vibrational space. But we just see things differently. We feel it differently, and we react differently based on our vibration. So if you are down here and your vibration is down here, that is okay. When you rise up to here, so you are rising up, it is going to scare these people down here. They're going to see, you're going to do things. They're going to look up. They cannot see you and understand the higher vibration. They have not felt that higher vibration. I want to repeat that. If you have a friend or family member who is in a lower vibration, and they are putting fears, or worried, or acting, trying to hold your energies down, or whatever it is for you that they are doing in your universe, or to your universe, whatever it is. Maybe they're trying to cast spells, or they are saying that your channel, this isn't the case, but we are just making this up. Like if you channel like Josh does, your channeling is fake, or whatever it is. Not that it, but you get what I'm saying. So they are saying these things. You are not going to lower your vibration and get into it with them. You are just going to look at them and want to hug them or say, I love you. You think what you choose. But they cannot see up to you and understand the vibrational space that you are in. They cannot feel what it feels like to channel. They cannot feel what it feels like to meditate, to be centered, to have that peace, to feel source love. So have compassion for anybody in that lower vibration who is trying to bring down your light. They're only bringing down that light because they don't understand it, and they are in that darkness. And if you have a trickster, maybe you have a narcissist in your family and your universe, or somebody who is a manipulator or a liar, or they cheat everything, or they see everything in lack. So they are always mine first, or pushing people out of the way to get the first slice of pizza because they are living in lack. If you have those people in your universe, let them be. You do not need to associate with them, except for when you have to, of course. So if you have somebody, unless you are stuck with somebody who's like your mother, Josh's mother, until he decided to put the delineation there and drop the wall and say, no, Ma, we're not going to visit with you anymore. We are going to end this relationship because it's always your dark energy is trying to rip me down. If you have that in your universe and you can step away, if you cannot find a balance in that, then step away. But otherwise, see them for who they are. See them for the fear that they have. If you can hug them, so to speak, and calm them down, that is the best thing to do. But generally, your higher vibration is just too much for most people. And that's just the case. That's why we kind of are alone in this. In a lot of us are kind of alone in all of this. It's because our vibration, it's too much. You are not there. Why are you so bounding and happy? I cannot handle this. And so we have to find it in ourselves, and we put it to the universe. Eventually, everybody will come around, but it could take many, 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 many years, and probably a generation or a lifetime in another cycle of lifetime. Exactly. But it's going to happen where everybody will finally be in that space, and those lower vibrations will not exist on this planet. But until then, your vibration is going to trigger everybody. You're going to see it at work. Just find your peace inside yourself. So for today, recognize what energies are, and it's easy for you, should be easier for you. Recognize the energies that are good for you, that are positive for you, versus the energies that are going to bring you down. If you're at the water cooler and Sally is talking, oh, they are doing this and that to me, and then this and that, and then the president and this and that is happening to me and to us, walk away. She's going to be trickster style energy. She's going to see your light. You're going to go, everything always works out fine. None of this stuff, none of these negative things they are ever talking about ever happen. How much is your gas? $2 and change. It is not $5 a gallon unless you live in, maybe if you live in California or Alaska or something. But really, did it ever reach the astronomical prices that they had said that it was going to? No. Even your grocery stores, your shelves are going to go bare. Are you starving to death? You might find your groceries have gone up financially, but hopefully then you are allowing your abundance. If you find your grocery prices are going up and you are complaining about it, these are expensive. Then you are seeing that as expensive, and you are telling your universe, create a situation where groceries are expensive. You create all this, right? You're your own tornado field. What do you want to spin up in your universe? Why not just say, as the price of groceries may rise, so does my abundance to match the groceries. So I still have just as much money to buy just as much groceries as I choose. Nonetheless, if you've noticed, the shelves are not totally bare. You did not starve to death, and there's still meat on the shelves if you are eating that. They were saying, no, we are going to get rid of our cow. Remember that. Your cow is still there. The price may be a little more, but you can still get it. And as a matter of, if it goes on sale, then it becomes regular price anyways. So in your universe, can you see that? Can you not be that dark, dervishing energy, the one that's going to try to bring you down or trick you to be in that darkness or trick you out of your light? Match your light with your universe. Going to the grocery store. If your Cheerios are now $5 versus $3, grateful. I have an extra $2 in my universe. Always, no worries. It's just $2 anyways. You could say that, or you can go, gosh, the price went up to $5. They are trying to jip us, and the box might be a little smaller. What are they doing? It's all in how you interpret and see your universe. Keep that in mind. So if you're at the water cooler and Fran is arguing about this or that, step away from the energies. If you try to hug Fran, you cannot do that at work. You might get an EEOC complaint or something. But nonetheless, but you understand why you would want to try. Fran, calm down. It's okay. Trust your universe. We love you. But you can't just do that at work. But you get the idea. We are Archangel Raphael and Saint Germain, and we have channeled in your universe. Can you slow down and take those darker energies, those trickster energies, those energies that are trying to pull you out of your light because your light is too bright? The energies that want to take your 100-watt bulb and spin it out and put a 40-watt bulb back in the lamp because you are too bright. Can you take those energies and love them anyways? Can you give that peace? Can you walk away when it's needed? Can you have discernment in your universe to see where somebody might be giving you the evil eye. Because your light is so bright and you are smiley, and then they talk about you behind their back. Like, oh, there goes Guy Smiley again. He is always so happy. What is wrong with this guy? Doesn't he ever have any negative things in his universe? Haha, so to speak. And then they start talking about you behind their back. Can you take those people, have compassion for them? Remember, anybody who you're seeing, anybody in your universe who you're talking to, if they are not of the light, have compassion. They are as bright as the bulb they can be. Some people are going to be a 5-watt light bulb. You're not going to want to hang around a 5-watt light bulb. You're not going to see very much, and they're not going to be very bright. Ha ha ha. It might be a dim conversation too. But nonetheless, try to find your 100-watt light bulbs. But if you have stuck in a 40-watt light bulb pack, if you are in a car and the pack of light bulbs is of 40 watts, don't lower your energy to 40 watts to be with them, but have compassion for the fact that they are only 40 watts. And so see that conversation from a 40-watt space, knowing that you are the 100-watt light bulb. So guide them, be of love, listen to them, see their fears, and maybe where you can turn the conversation to help twist them out of their fears. See where they are worried about this or that. Let them know that the worry that they are feeling can be transmuted with love. They may not know these things either. They may just be living rote programming. Have compassion today as well. But remember, you are the brightest light bulb in the room. You are going to get the looks, the glowers, the stars. You are going to, if you are meditating at your desk on your lunch break, you're going to get the looks. Don't dim your light if the meditating makes you better for the afternoon at work, probably, and more grounded and centered. So why not meditate at your desk at work if you're not eating lunch, especially? So there we go. We love you. Love yourselves. When you are out in your universe, have compassion for those 40-watt light bulbs that you run into with your 100-watt light. You might have more just rote intelligence. You might see the universe from a clear space. You might be clear inside yourself today. And they might be muddied with it, that this, that, or the other. They might be in trauma about a bill or something. Have compassion that they are in their earthly traumas and the earthly deals where you are at peace as sauce, walking around on earth, knowing that, enjoying the breeze as it blows over your skin, or the sound of the lake, or looking at the stars or the clouds, the sound of a propeller airplane flying over. Whatever it is for you, seeing somebody laugh with their baby. Find your peace today in any of that. They may not, they meaning other people who are not of the light, are not going to find their peace in all of that. They are going to see the crying baby and the mother trying to soothe them as maybe annoying. But you are seeing it as love. Have that compassion for them who cannot see the universe as love. You might be that example that switches them one day into love. Oh, Millie was so kind that one day. You know, she's kind every day. I could be a little more kind in my universe. Anna is so beautiful. She's such a peaceful soul. I can be that peace. I don't have to be so dovish here, so mean every time. I'm going to try to be more like Anna or whatever, whoever is in Henny or whatever. You could, yes, if you're going to be like Henny, then you would want to use humor because Henny is very funny. So Helene is funny. So there you go. If you are like Ellen, then you could sing in your universe. There you go. So bring your gifts, bring that energetic gift to those who are in the dark, and don't let them trick you by trying to hoodwink you back into your darkness. You are way better than that. You are your light. You are the light, and you are the example of the light for those who are in the darkness anyways. We're going to go ahead and release transmission. We hope you had the most awesome Tufa Tuesday, whether it's a Taco Tuesday, or you are listening to the classic rock station playing the 2 songs in a row, maybe you get 2 hugs. You could be the Tufa Tuesday. I give you 2 hugs. It's Tufa Tuesday. Ha, ha, ha. It's up to you. You create your universe. You can create it in love, or you can be like, it's Tufa Tuesday. Get out of my way. I love you. Releasing transmission. All right, there we go. So yeah, how's your 2 for Tuesday there? Remember, you're going to be the brightest light bulb in the pack. So when you run those dim light bulbs that try to trick you out of your light, however that is, just love them. Have compassion. They can't see your light. Nobody can see your light but you. Well, others of the light can see it. They can see that you're bright, but they can't understand it. They can't feel it. They have no idea if you're walking on cloud 9 how that works for you, because they might be walking and they might be slogging through the mud. I love you guys. You are welcome, Millie. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you, Millie, Helene, Victoria, Ellen. I'm going to create a folder there and drop videos, random videos from any of you guys who have a channel. So at work or something later today. So when you guys are out and about, if you're bored, drop into the community page there. And there's all kind, or into the channel there, the postings. There we go. Folders, whatever, recommendations. And you might see videos from Millie or Lee, or from Millie or from Fatima or Ellen. I don't think Helene has a channel. Sometimes a bright light shows others their shadows. Exactly. Actually, a bright light will cast a really big shadow. So if you can cast your bright light over top of somebody there, so to speak, wait, there we go. Then yeah, you could throw that shadow. They might illuminate their shadow. I like that. That's really good, Teresa. So yeah, don't ever dim your light around anybody because you never know. It could be that light that sparks them into their whole awakening. Really, when you think about it, we try to hide. We try to hide our light, and that's not going to work. Be the brightest bulb in the pack proudly. There you go. Shine it, shine it, shine it. All right. I love you guys. I'm going to head off to the crystal shop. Stay awesome. Stay beautiful. Remember that thing you do creates your universe. You guys are you are the master creators. Don't let the universe create you. I did that for 40 some odd years, not realizing that the whole point of this is that get up, get out of yourself, go create something. Stay awesome. The Bible tells us not to hide. Absolutely, yes. Blessed day, family, absolutely. Stay blessed, stay awesome. I love you guys. Tonight, I'll be live again, 7 o'clock Eastern time, 4 o'clock Pacific. I get off work at 4, and then I get home and channel at 5. So I will see you guys then. Love you and appreciate you. Remember, you're the example. So there's not a lot of 100-watt light bulbs left. As a matter of fact, I think they've been banned. So be the brightest bulb in the pack, even if the brightest bulb in the pack has been banned, the 100-watt light bulb. Be it. Love you. Stay awesome. See you in the next.